Yeah, this is what happens when you try something different and you don't know, when you change things up. I wanted to try something different today. I wanted to hop on a little bit more earlier than when I usually start, and then have a timer set for everyone on YouTube, and then for to give time for my familia to come on and join. So I am glad to be here today. I'm excited. I Yeah, it's going to be a good one today. So anyways, let's start. Let's begin. As you all are now joining, I do have a couple people on the Comadreando Zoom. So for those of you who are on Zoom, hi, remember after we're done, I'll be open for Q&A if you have any questions, and particularly in regards to the session. And then for those of you who are watching this live stream on YouTube, I do have the chat open. So if you want to put it in the chat, you're more than welcome to. I will get to it as soon as I can. And so yeah, I think that's it. Let me just briefly introduce myself like always. Hola, my name is Comadre Cristal, and I am an intuitive spiritual life coach, and I'm on a mission. And my mission is to give everyone the tools, the experience, the hope, the strength that I have received along my journey to become the best version of myself. And I do that through Comadreando coaching. I do that through spiritual guidance. I do a lot of that also with the messages that I receive from my spirit team to guide you on your journey. And so the Comadreando group sessions, what that really looks like is I bring in spirit to really bring in whatever topic we need to talk about today, whatever kind of energetically is being felt. All these messages are always timeless. So don't forget that if you hear something right now in this moment, regardless of when you watch this, it's because you need to hear it. I always set those intentions, and messages are always going to come to you when you need them. So always take what you like and leave the rest. Also, don't ever force a message. You know what? Let me also quickly, briefly do a quick just reminder of other sessions that are coming up before I forget. So I have a full moon workshop coming up on this week, the 18th, at noon Pacific Standard Time. That workshop is all about harnessing the full moon's energy. And the full moon's energy is a great energy to use to do a lot of the releasing, to let go, and to just really be able to hand over what it is that's holding you back from being the best version of yourself. And then I have another Comadreando in English, another Comadreando coaching session on the 29th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then for my familia que habla español, for my Spanish speaking familia, I have the next one on the 23rd of this month at 9 a.m. Reminder, all of my Comadreando sessions, I do open a Zoom meeting so that way I can be open afterwards, after the live streaming for any Q&A. And so, yeah, if you're interested in that, go check out my website. I only offer a limited space, so be sure to grab your space before it runs out. Okay, I think that is it. Let us begin. And as always, I like to get grounded first just to bring in this energy. So we'll do the 3, 3, and 3. We inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and release. But I want you to do more than just breathe. Imagine. Imagine that you're breathing in love, light, positivity, fire, and butterflies. Hold and imagine all of that going all over your body, traveling from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet, tips of your finger. And then when you hold, or when you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're releasing and letting go of everything that's no longer serving you, of what is really holding you back. So yeah, we'll do that 3 times. I will walk you through it. And whenever you're ready, let's begin. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold and release. Another deep breath in. Hold and release. Last one, make it count. Biggest breath you've taken. Hold And release. Okay. So don't forget, chat's open. I would love to just see what everyone's up to. So yeah, let's begin. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this energy? Okay. So I do see a lot of success happening, a lot of not, and again, success depends how you define success. But the way I'm going to define success is, you know, be proud. You're in a place right now of being prideful of yourself, being pride of, I just heard rebirth, being proud of the work you've been doing. And for some of you, also be proud of the setbacks because again, setbacks are supposed to be teaching us something. So be proud of that. I was having a beautiful session earlier today, and the my comadre that I was working with, I told them, like, be sure like you show up and with gratitude, be grateful for the bad things because that's how we learn. And so that's really what I'm seeing, a lot of this energy of pride of like, yes, I've worked hard. Yes, I get to be victorious. Yes, I've done the work. So sit back and enjoy the benefits that come from this hard work that you've been doing. And a lot of that starts with, or continues on for many of you, but it starts with your intuition. That relationship that you have with your intuition. For those of you who have continued to who have worked with me, it's your inner comadre, inner compadre, inner comextre, that part of you, that's all inside of us. And for many of the familia, for this, I do feel this relationship has been developing, or because this is a collective reading, there's all stages of it for sure. But I really do see like many of you have been tapping into your intuition more, developing that relationship. And your intuition does not fail you. Trust in your intuition because the more you trust your intuition, the more you're going to absolutely be able to have more pride in your journey, in the lessons, in the transformation. And so I do see a lot of intuition really being showing up. So a lot of your inner comadres, inner compadres, inner comextres are absolutely showing up. And for many of you, it's showing up because it's about damn time. It's been a rough journey for all of us. That's part of life. Life is not meant to be easy. Life is supposed to be, full of ups and downs and sideways, lefts and rights. And many of you have gone through a lot of loss, a lot of things falling apart, a lot of things just not working out the way they need to work out. And that hurts. I am hearing that when things don't work out the way they need to work out, it hurts you. Of course it hurts. Like, why wouldn't that hurt? But I'm hearing like that's the stuff that you get to be proud of. Be proud of the things that don't work out. Um, I know, again, easier said than done. Absolutely. I know. I hear it myself. Like, really? Be proud of the things that don't work out. Um, but Spirit's saying, yes, be proud of the things that don't work out. Because when out with the old, in with the new is what I'm hearing. And that's the things that don't work out. I say this all the time, and I'm hearing it right now. Every redirection is for your protection. Every rejection is for your protection. Remember, when things don't work out for you, it's not because it's something that you did wrong or something because it wasn't like you're not a good person or you're not deserving. It's because higher power, spirit team, universe, God, whatever it is that you really believe in, has something better for you. We just have to trust that process. So this is a lot of the energy I'm feeling with regarding to this reading. This is where I'm seeing a lot of us are at right now. So if this is resonating, definitely this is for you. If it's not resonating, again, you're more than welcome to stay. But I do encourage that you stay because there might be a message for you regardless. So let's see, what is the topic about today? With all this energy that's going through Spirit, what is the topic? What is the topic? Mm. We got the Empress with the sun underneath the deck. Ah, I love this. I love this so much. So one of the energies, especially because the thing is that all of the hard work, all of the hustling, the grinding, all of getting shit done kind of mentality, that has been deep into your masculine. Like your masculine energy, regardless of your gender, regardless of your sex, regardless of that, like your masculine energy is that energy of the doer, like getting things done. But for many of you, you've been so deep in your masculine that tapping into your feminine energy has been the challenge. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. It's all about that feminine energy, the Empress. The feminine energy is all about creation. It's about nurturing. It's about birth. It's about creating life. You know, it's it again, sticking to energy wise. The feminine energy really is this energy of the parts of us that create things. It's our imagination. It's our parts of us that create something and we have like the ideas that blossom and from that we do things because we need both energies. We need the masculine and the feminine for sure. But when we are so stuck in our feminine, when we are so stuck in our masculine, we forget to tap into our masculine into our feminine energy. Goodness, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Let me slow down. When we have been tapped into our masculine for so long, we have forgotten how to tap into our feminine energy. And that is the issue with many of us. Because for many of us, I see this fire, and I say us because I so relate to this myself multiple times in my life. Um, and so that's why I say us. But many of us have this fire, like we are ready to make things happen. We are ready to step into parts, this part of us of creation, of making things happen. Again, it's this whole attraction. You don't chase, you attract, owning up to that part, owning up to the part that you get to create something. And so many of you, especially for I'm hearing for many of you who are also entrepreneurs or are trying to make a business or try like there's this idea of like I want to do something like I want to create something. Um, and it's hard because the masculine energy in you is like, well, what do I need to do? Like, how do I need to do this? Like, it's like, I need to create this plan. And the feminine is more like, let's use your imagination. Let's go with the flow. Let's trust. Let's flow. Let's surrender. Let's let go. And let's create. And the sun underneath the deck is really talking about all of that being in part of the success behind life. Like, in order for you to be able to be successful, you have to tap more into your feminine energy. In order for you to really feel like the sun, have that energy of the sun, that creation, we have to tap into our feminine energy. Um, and so, it's so funny because as we have the sun underneath the deck, the Empress has a beautiful moon behind it. And so I really do see this, like, again, the feminine energy of the moon. Tap into the moon. I just said it. I have a full moon workshop in a couple days. Like, be sure to come to the full moon workshop. That's what the moon is a beautiful energy to bring in and to take out what it is that is blocking us. And with the full moon, we're going to take out, we're going to release, we're going to let go, we're going to hand over. And so for many, I do see this sense of creation. For many of you, I'm also seeing like being more in tune with your emotions, be more in tune with your feelings, be more in tune with being authentic with yourself. And know that the junk, or the traumas or the gunk, the garbage, per se, that many of you feel that you continue to carry. Beauty can come from that. Beauty can come from junk. It really can. It's so funny. I just got this image and this is interesting. So I don't know if any of you are artists or again tapping into that creative part of you. Recycle. And when I mean by recycle with your art, it's like recycle the garbage and make it into art because there's beautiful masterpieces out there that is recycled garbage, from per se. Um, for lack of a better word, garbage. But, I really do see this ability of seeing the beauty amongst all of the bad, the beauty amongst all of the hard stuff that has happened in our life. And you will find that beauty. And you will find that beauty the more you tap into your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is a beautiful energy. And again, it's the creation of life. It's the creation of new projects, new forms of income, a new life, literally. Like if for many of you, have you been wanting to start a family? That's that feminine energy. But yeah, so I see a lot of us are like that's going to be the struggle, and that has been the struggle is tapping into that feminine energy because we've been so stuck in our masculine for quite some time. Um, So let's ask spirit. Let's ask again. And remember, don't forget, I have the chat open. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer. But let's ask spirit for any tools. Like what tools can help us really tap into our feminine energy? Because there's so many things that can are coming up for me, but like the one tool that I'm already thinking is for sure tapping into your feelings, into your emotions. Like, don't be there's this toxic masculinity kind of mentality of it's a sign of weakness to cry. It's a sign of weakness to show any sort of emotion, especially low vibrational emotion. And that's not true. Like that's not true. There's always a place and a time. Of course, I'm not telling you start crying all the time. Uh, it is about finding a place and a time and really finding your comfort in doing it. But feelings is I always tell people, be sure you feel your feelings. Be sure you feel your feelings. All right, so let's ask spirit what tools? What tools can we lean on? What tool can we learn? Can we use to really tap into our feminine energy? Okay, I love this. So we got the Page of Pentacles with suspension underneath the deck. So this is an interesting concept of a tool because for many of you, especially, and it's funny because I did say this earlier, I'm sensing this like entrepreneurs or people who are wanting to do something uh like a small business or just create something. And that's exactly what the Page of Pentacles is that it's learning how to harness your resources, harness all of the the resources that the universe sends your way for you to really tap into those ideas. The Page of Pentacles is the home of ideas. But the problem is, if you have all these ideas, but you don't start working towards them, or you don't start trying to find a way to bring them into fruition, you're just going to be sitting there. And it's funny because the tattoo artist is sitting there. Like you can absolutely see all the ideas behind them, but they have to be able to just put it into action. And so that's the thing. The ideas you have, be creative, use your imagination, run wild with your ideas. And then start doing little steps towards those ideas. Because for many of you, and again, this is where we start to really mix together the feminine and the masculine energy. The feminine energy is that imagination of creation, of coming up with these ideas. And then the masculine energy is actually starting to do the work to make these ideas into fruition. However, like I really do see that many of you are stuck in not even knowing what ideas to start or not even knowing what ideas to begin with. Start with one simple idea. It really is about finding ways to use your imagination. I'm going to use this perfect example from my own business coach that I work with. For those of you who haven't seen that podcast episode, it's with Haley Hoover. Amazing, amazing business coach. Highly recommend. Anyways, I love Haley. But Haley gave me an idea and a suggestion because I struggled myself with my tapping into my feminine energy, especially as a small business owner or as a conscious entrepreneur. And the one thing that she said was just use your imagination and come up with the most randomest, craziest, wildest ideas you can when it comes to whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And I'm like, okay, I could run with this, and it took me some time. It did. It wasn't easy, but that's the thing. Like I had to show up every time, and it's like the muscle of ideas, like that is it's a muscle. You're not gonna have all these $1 million. I just heard you're not gonna have $1 million idea off the bat. Like you got to work through it. And the thing is that many of you are probably gonna have $1 million idea, but you're not gonna find the courage to move forward with those ideas. And that's the thing, you have to find that courage, but you have to find the idea first. I'm saying idea a lot. So clearly, some of you, your idea, do it. Go for it. Run with it. Um, and so I really do see this practicing patience as well, practicing a lot of honing in on your skills, honing in on your abilities. Um, but again, believe in yourself and trust in yourself. But you also got to practice. You also got to just put yourself out there. Um, Especially because this creation, a lot of you want to create something new. Um, but you don't know what that is. And that's why the Page of Pentacles is coming out to remind you of like, I can help you create something new. You just have to like use your resources. Don't try to create something new outside of what you have. Hold on. Let me rephrase this because it's coming out the way it's going to come out. Perfect example. The idea of creating something new that you've never done before, like that's kind of far-fetched. Like there's also also being honest with yourself of like, I can do this, I can do this. What if I put these both together and create this? That's what I mean about your ideas. Also, don't go into like saying, well, I'm going to become an astronaut overnight and just go into space. It's like, yeah, that's a great idea. You can be an astronaut. I'm not saying you cannot be an astronaut. You absolutely can. But you got to work towards that. You have to, I honestly, I don't even know what the qualifications are to be an astronaut. That's the thing. Do your research. Maybe that's the thing. That's why you need to do your research to make sure this idea is for you and it's a good fit for you. And that's what suspension is all about underneath the deck. It's try something different. Look at some of the ideas that you've been having and flip them around. Try something different. Even a little tweak. Like even some of your ideas, like it you only need to change one minor little thing and maybe it's success, maybe it's a success, maybe it's not. It's so funny. Spirit is sharing, it's encouraging me to share how I just did that. Like for some odd reason, I wanted to start my Comadreando group session today with a timer and just put it out there and I did. Will I do it again? I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I mean. Like that's what suspension is all about. Trying something in a different perspective, trying something new, switching it up a bit. Because when you are looking at a task or when you're looking at an idea and you're so dead set on it, you don't leave room for improvement. You don't leave room for growth. You don't leave room for change because you're so set on it. But if you can step back and turn it around and say, well, let me try this, let me try that, that's how more ideas will develop. Excuse me. So yeah, so definitely use the power of your ideas. Create more ideas. use your imagination, because the more you use your imagination, that is tapping into your feminine energy. Look at the world with childlike wonder. That's another big thing, childlike wonder. I love when I see the world through my children's eyes. That's always it's such a beautiful reminder that there is innocence in this world. And to see the world through my children's eyes is really beautiful. And so see the world through the children, through, if you have children, through their eyes. If you don't have children, through someone else's children. But view the world through a child's eyes, and you can start seeing things differently. To be honest with you, sometimes I even ask my own kids for like tips and advice on like, hey, I'm doing this. Do you think this would work? And my kid is so smart. He will flat out tell me, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And I'm like, dang, you're smart. So yes, childlike wonder. View the world with a childlike innocence. Okay, so let's close this out with your chisme. This is the chisme that you all need to hear. Any message or words of encouragement, especially as you continue to pursue tapping into your feminine energy and using your imagination as you tap into your feminine energy. Let's see. What is the chisme? What is the chisme? Mm. We got Three of Cups with Nine of Pentacles underneath the deck. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So the Three of Cups is see the joy in life. I know sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's scary. Life I know is unfair. I absolutely will not disagree with anyone. It is unfair. It can be unfair. But find the joys in that. Because I love this card because like this person is underwater and still with a big smile on their face. And it always makes me think of like the fact that you could be drowning and you can still be happy. Not that that's what I want for any of you, but that's the concept of joy. It's like, yes, everything is running, like, yes, everything in my life might be running 100 miles an hour. Yes, everything in my life might be falling apart. Yes, everything in my life can be causing all of this stress, but I still need to find this joy, and that joy is within you. And that's what those feelings are all about. And feel your feelings. This is why Spirit wants you to be able to feel what you have to feel. Let it out. But find the joy in it. Practice more gratitude. Absolutely practice more gratitude. Show Spirit, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the lessons you keep sending my way. I'm grateful for the things that you are showing me. I'm ready. I'm learning and show up learning, because that's how you're really going to start making those changes, because that's what Nine of Pentacles underneath the deck is all about. You are the one who is the master of your life. You are the one who gets to make those changes. You are self-sufficient. You are the one who gets to sit on the tower of luxury and say, yes, I've worked hard. I've put my time in. I've done what I had to do to get to this point. And I am proud of myself and I am proud of my journey. This goes back all to the beginning of proud. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your journey and be happy. Be joyful, because you are absolutely deserving of all these amazing things. The thing is that for so long, being in your masculine energy has taken a toll on you. It's taken a toll on you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, because you've been always going, 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 and you're not stopping. You're not resting. The feminine energy, it is all about that rest. It's all about that creation. It's all about playing and loving and nurturing. Tap into that. Yes, your problems are not going to go away overnight. So why not enjoy it in the meantime? Why not try to make the best of it in the meantime? I know, easier said than done. It is possible. It is absolutely possible. And you do that by using those ideas, by using your imagination, by trying new things, by looking at things differently. It's in you. It's absolutely in you. All of the joys, all the blessings, that's what I like to call them. They're blessings. I actually like to call them your butterfly moments. Be open to look at those butterfly moments. Those butterfly moments are what people like to call, is it odd or is it God? Oh, it's God, baby. It's God, all right. Like just believe that. It is God. Those odd moments, those moments where you're just like, that was really odd. It was God. It's a butterfly moment. Embrace your butterfly moments. And the more you see those butterfly moments, the more you'll know that you are on the right track and that you are doing what you have to do for yourself. And it's all about tapping into that part. You don't have to, you do not have to work any more harder to prove yourself. You've done the work already. You've done the work. The universe has witnessed you doing the work. Sit back. If you want to rest, rest more. If you want to take a break, take a break. Just love your journey. Love your journey. Be happy with your journey. No more looking in the rearview mirror. Let's look forward. Actually, and not even look forward. Look at the present moment. Look around you. Be proud. Mm, be proud. I love this. All right. Let's end this with a meditation. As always, this meditation is really set to bring this into your subconscious and to help you really move forward, especially tapping into your feminine energy. Will be sending you energy through it, distance energy. So just be sure to be open to receive it. You don't have to receive it. You can just tell your spirit team, I don't want to receive this, and you don't have to. And then yeah, and then we'll end it here. So let me share my audio. While I'm doing that, be sure to get comfy and be sure that afterwards you drink lots of water. Okay. So whenever you're ready, let us begin. So go ahead, take a deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Another deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Last one, make it count. Biggest breath you've taken all day, all the way in. Hold on top. Hold and release. Let it all go. Just breathe at your normal pace, in and out. Feel the stillness around you. If there's any other thoughts, let them go. I want you to imagine that in front of you is your inner fire, your inner bonfire, the most beautiful bonfire you've ever seen. And it's yours and yours alone. This fire is what gives you the energy. It's what gives you the passion. It's what really gets you going in life. So we're going to connect with our fire using our 5 senses. So go ahead and focus on the sight. Look at all the details of your fire. We're going to focus now on the scent of smell. Take a big inhale in through your nose and smell around you. What does your fire smell like? Changing our focus over to our listening. Listen to your fire. What do you hear? Changing our focus over to the taste. Can you imagine tasting your fire? what would it taste like? And then changing our focus to the touch. You can touch your fire. What would it feel like? And I challenge you to also internally check in. How are you feeling today? Immerse yourself in your fire. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you taste? What do you feel? Breathe in and out. I want you to imagine that from this beautiful bonfire comes out your inner butterfly. This is the butterfly that guides you, protects you, shows you on your path. And it comes out from the flames, flying towards you, leaving a white light of protection behind it. And it starts to circle around you, around and around, covering you up in a cocoon. And it lands on the top of your head, leaving you all of this protection, going down the rest of your body, relaxing you. Down your face, down neck, down your hip, down your arms, down your hips, down your thighs, down your legs, down to the roots of the earth. You are connected above and below. You are safe in your cocoon of protection. Breathe in and out. Any other thoughts, let them go. Just feel the stillness around you. I will be sending you energy, so just breathe in and out and listen to my voice. What is stopping you from using your imagination? What is stopping you from being creative? What is stopping you from creating new ideas? Anything, just hand it over to your butterfly. Breathe in and out and hand it all to your butterfly. Breathe in and out. Any worries, any narratives that people have given you, give them all to your butterfly. Any thoughts of what was weakness, give it over. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Anything that's holding you back, give it over to your butterfly. I want you to imagine that now your butterfly is taking all of this back into the bonfire to burn it all away. I want you to sit here and just embrace this freedom that you feel, the lightness that you feel. And now I want you to imagine that from this beautiful bonfire comes out your higher self, your inner comadre, inner compadre, inner comextre, coming out from the flames, walking towards you. I want you to see all of the details, what you are wearing, what energy you radiate, because this is you. So admire all of these features about yourself. And as they walk up to you, they give you a big hug full of love. Just breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Feel the love. Feel all of the love given to you. Want you all to go ahead and repeat after me. I am powerful. I am strong. I am creation in itself. I honor and embrace my divine feminine energy. I am connected to the universe. I am connected to the energy of the divine feminine. I trust my intuition. I honor and celebrate myself entirely. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Feel the power of those words. Feel your strength. Feel the beauty. Feel how connected you are to your divine feminine energy. Breathe in and out. If you have any questions for your higher self, this is now the time to ask. And then just sit in the stillness, feeling all this love, feeling all this energy. And then any thoughts, let them go. Breathe in and out. Any other thoughts, let them go. Breathe in and out. It is time for your higher self to go back into the bonfire. And as they start walking away back into the fire, just feel all of this energy around you, inside of you. Feel the strength, feel the courage, feel the love. Feel how connected you are to this divine feminine energy. Breathe in and out. It's time to start putting your bonfire away. There's no right or wrong to this. Whatever feels right, you can always come back to it whenever you want. And when you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, all the way in, hold. And release, let it all go. Start bringing awareness back into your body. Move your body around, crack your neck, stretch. If you haven't done so already, be sure to open your eyes. And welcome back. Ah, so good. So good. All right. So, homework for all of you. Be sure to just really sit with yourself and really ask, where is this, where do you feel mostly in? If you feel mostly in your feminine or your masculine energy, and then really finding ways to tap into more, bringing in that feminine, divine feminine energy into your life. If you're struggling with it, don't forget, I'm here for your one-on-ones. If you have any questions, check out my website. I do have a few one-on-ones available. I'm always here, happy to guide you individually. But really, yeah, tap into it. You know, one of my signature programs, Unlocking Your Inner Comadre, is a great 10-week program to really help you tap into that energy. Because I mean, that's what it is all about. Unlocking your inner comadre. You know, for anyone who identifies as a female, if you want, your males or non-binary folks, I do have your Unlocking Your Inner Compadre and Unlocking Your Inner Comextre. But I'm here to support you in any way I can. Um, Friendly reminder, also, I forgot to mention this earlier. This is donation based. So if you would love to leave a little donation, this just helps me stay accessible for everyone, regardless of their financial situation. The more you're able to help, the more I'm able to help, and the more we're able to raise this vibration of Mother Earth. So thank you. Thank you all so much in advance for the ones who have donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who haven't donated yet, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you who haven't donated, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all regardless. I'm here because you're watching this, and that means this message is going somewhere, and that really warms my heart. So thank you. Thank you all for loving me. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you for this. I am sending you all so much fire and butterflies. And as always, don't forget, love your now. Bye.